All right, Shalom, first and foremost, only give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Harakakwadash. And double honors unto the elders and apostles of JMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to Yakim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Hey, now this is a long-ass video. I ain't gonna show it all, but I'll just tell you the basis of it. It says, she's for the streets. She had a baby by the son, the stepdad, and brother-in-law. Here it is, there is no accountability in Babylon for the whoredom of the women, right? Especially of the Israelite women. This woman, it has no, what can you say? She has no, it's like, look, look at the pride, first off. That's the most important part. She has no remorse. That's the word I was looking for. Call law and Yahweh. She has no remorse for what she was doing. There's no type of regret. Now she says it throughout the story, but at the same time, she keeps and continues to say how, oh, I was young. Yeah, because they always use the excuse of, oh, I was young, right? And more than likely, she didn't have a father in the house. So what she did was, and the men that dealt with her, everyone except the first man, was a wicked nigga, man. Right, especially the second, because here it is. She had she said she was dating her boyfriend. It started, I think they were 15 and 16, and they had a baby. I think she had a baby at 18, so they were together for on and off for 3 or 4 years, and her boyfriend's stepdad, just to put it short, ended up sleeping with her and having a baby with her while he was dealing with before he was dealing with the mother, or it's like after he was dealing with the mother, or while he was dealing with the mother. She was dealing with the stepdad of the boyfriend. And then, at the end of it, she basically says that she was getting abused and all that, right? And ran it back with the brother-in-law that used to stay with the stepdad after the stepdad went to jail. Basically just a whole bunch of drama, bullshit, and curses, really. Hey, but through this, she's allowed all these men, to put seed in her, and she's still a proud woman, man, right? And this just shows the whoredom of the nation of Israel, because as our women, when we look at the state of our women, and the whoredom that they have, Yahweh Shai looks at us as a nation of idolaters, man, which is spiritual fornication, right? So the behavior they exhibit and have is the same nature in which the nation of Israel is in whole when it comes to worshiping the idols of the heathen, right? Now, I do want to grab another scripture because the scriptures tell us, man, that there should be no whores of the daughters of Zion. Whore. So, in Deuteronomy 23:17, there shall be no whore of the daughters of Zion. It's like the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel, man. Man, throughout that whole, hearing her say all that, man, it's sickening, really. It really is, because, when you understand the root of it, that Esau, broke up the Israelite household, took the man out of the house, made the woman be subject unto the government, which became her head. So now the kids grow up to be just demons, the men become emotional like the mothers, yet filled with the testosterone of a man. And then you see the woman just becoming just more and more degenerate and more of a whore. And this culture has been perpetuated, and it's called black culture, and Jake loves it. A baby mama and a baby dad or a baby father are a part of black culture, man. Right? That's just another reason as to why we have to get out of here. Now, this is matter of fact, because this is the point, there's gonna come a point in time real soon that you women, man, This is Isaiah 32:9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Right? All the looseness, all the benefits that you receive from having the advantage of your man, having your advantage over your man, so like in Babylon, all that shit is going to go away. Hey, the scriptures tell us that a woman shall compass a man. That's part of the curse. Here, hey, it happens financially. It happens within the court system. It happens on all levels here, man. The Israelite man is the most shitted on man in this society. Hey, and the woman is shitted on, but she believes that she has some type of extra pedestal and step, hey, which secures her a spot in Esau's kingdom, man. Hey, and she moves that way. She moves as if, hey, she's not disposable. That's why they say the greatest soldier in Esau's army is the Indub, man. That's a fact, because she helps to perpetuate those same curses and hells upon her man. Hey, and upon the fruit of her womb, man. It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women. Hey, in that video, this woman was completely careless. She didn't care about, hey, and this is when this is a point where it got worse. She knew of how wicked she was, and she would say, I was uncomfortable in this position, but then she would go and try to leverage the fact or pull out, I'm messing with this dude. I'm messing with your stepson. I'm messing with the stepdad. She threw it into the stepson, into the son's face and into his mother's face. Once she got mad, she was like, oh yeah, this is my man. So you just see how the snowball of wickedness, increased as her story went on. Hey, but now she's a single mother of 3 on the internet looking for attention. So all that whoredom throughout all those years, and you learn once you had the first kid, you could say, okay, I didn't understand with the first one. But then you had the second one. And then you had the third one. So there is no excuse, man. There is no excuse for this. This type of behavior is rampant in the nation of Israel. And to what avail? It's only destroying us as a nation. But you can't get that through, that logic, that understanding, that wisdom through into our women. Because in this society, they don't have to have any accountability. Esau has made sure that the accountability that they're supposed to have, they don't have to have it anymore. Why? Because the system can raise your children. Because all the government-assisted programs, we're going to help you raise your kids. So what happens, as the scripture is going to say, when that vintage shall fail and the gathering shall not come? All the benefits, right? It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women. And that's soon, man. Because women without men in the time that we're coming into, are going to have a complete disadvantage. Why? Because you're going to trust your government for whatever they tell you and whatever they say, whatever, whatever solution they come up with, and you're going to flock to it because you have no head, which is ultimately going to which is ultimately going to put you in that, Apostle Gabar always says it. Lord will come back to me. Which will ultimately have you in that, a position of confusion and a position of you being subject unto them, meaning taking the MOTB, man. Trick bag. Call alarm about my shot. Esau is going to put you in that trick bag, man. Right? It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. A representation of what? A mourning, man. Right? Because it's not going to be good for you. You've benefited off the wickedness in which Esau's provided for too long. To the point where you've been unified with this devil, man. Y'all are in a marriage, a covenant together. And you really believe that he's benefiting you. So because of that, you've trusted in this man more than anybody. Right? This Proverbs 30 says, such is the way as an adulterous woman. This is 20. It says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. And when you listen to her talk, and I'm not going to even play it. You can watch it. The video long. I didn't lock into it, but I listened to it. I let it play. And at every portion of the video, all parts, you just hear how it just increasingly got more and more wicked. You know, she tries to make herself seem as if she's a victim when it takes two. You knew what was happening, man. Every step throughout the way, you knew what was happening. And she kept saying, yeah, I understood that, it wasn't the best position for me to be in. That, things it just didn't feel right. But you stayed. You was partaker of it, man. Now look at you. Still a proud bitch, man. It's always Jake that's the proudest and being the most wicked. That, man, is how far we fell as a nation is disgusting. We come from a lineage of women who would literally, if they couldn't have children, would make sure that they would give their husband a woman to put forth seed in, just so he can have, his posterity. Now we have a nation of women who are freely, unaliving their children, right? Who are blatantly unfaithful. And we can continue, man. It's disgusting, man. A nation of when men were men, by their word they stood, really, and by the words in which they believed in Yahweh Shem Shah, they stood, to now being effeminate, to now being a nation of niggas, man. Right? It says, for such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. He basically saying, hey, nothing, I ain't do nothing wrong, man. But every step of the way, it was just, hey, man. And it's stories that are worse than that, It's stories that are worse than that. But she decided. And then this is the part. Here she says in the beginning of the video, oh, don't tell nobody. And then proceeds to record herself and post it. If you didn't want anybody to know, which shows she just posted this for attention. And to get more simps to hit her up. Right? This is Sirach 26:12. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 9. It says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And that's what she had. She was moving exactly how she wanted to. Right? No regard of how she should move for the best interest of herself and her child. It says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow. And she did that at every step of the way, man. Opened her quiver. Meaning what? Opened her legs, man. To every man and any man that was willing. To the point in which she didn't even see that it was self-destruction. But this is what happens when Esau breaks up the family structure. When he puts the father away in jail or prison, or allows the system of court to separate a man and his children, right? Because the woman to take them there. This just shows you, hey, man, this is not our rest. These are just another reason as to why we need to get the hell up out of here and get our mind out of this place. There is no winning. That's what Jake don't understand. You can't win in this society under Esau. It's impossible. This is the place of our captivity. There are no W's through Yahweh Bashim Shai, which is ultimately him beaming us out of here, man. That's the point, So, hey, brothers, if you want, you can go listen to some of that video. It's on WorldStar. Hey, the more you listen, the more you'll be disgusted. But this whole society is vexing. Hey, so Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the body. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakodash. And double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom to Yaki in bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.